Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays Tetris 99. Lots of seconds. No wins for a few videos now, but you know, it's like Cairo Cedro, brother. I got the Mad Catz controller because quite honestly, I've become more dangerous without it than with it. I've talked to the sports psychologist, Dr. Fruitball, PhD, MS, BS, SC, etc., etc., PhD, JD, LFO, LMAO. Anyway, what are you talking about? I got my head screwed on straight for this one. Now that does not guarantee a victory. No, nothing is guaranteed in Tetris. I'm not even nothing's guaranteed. I can't even guarantee you. To be honest, I'm gonna say the name right. Might just keep you guessing. Might call it Tetris. Just for fun. Not because I can't speak. Who suggested that? Nobody. Hopefully, for their sake. It's not super great right now. Thanks for asking. I've thrown my whole world into a tizzy. Are we ready? I think it's not about being ready at this point. I think it's about the necessity of starting the rebuild. And if you get some KOs, good. But if there's one thing I've been extremely guilty of in these recent episodes, it's being way too greedy. The greed is just off the charts. Embarrassing levels. Desperate levels of greed. You don't have to swing for the fences on every single play, you know? You could just, sometimes it's okay to not build a quintuple Tetris before you start to tear the whole thing down again. Sometimes it's okay, you know, if you can only get one Tetris. Less than a Tetris. It's a delicate ballet, this game. Little bit surviving. Little bit taking down your enemies. It's a unique dance. Not like a spider dance, you know. That's Megalovania. I know it's Ah! Dr. Fruit, you said it couldn't happen again. No! I mean, so deserved. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. But you know when it's not a long way to the top is when you're playing Tetris 99. Seems like, 20 blocks could take you the whole game to even scratch the ceiling. Sometimes it only takes 15 seconds, and you go from dun 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 to wee wee. Most important thing? Confidence. Stuart Smalley. Because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. That little burst of confidence there, everything the body needs. I don't know if I'd recommend this start. I know I wouldn't recommend this start. So here's what we're going to do. You don't like the start, you bail. No. Like that. Okay, all of a sudden, we got a well. That's the first stage of any good 10-point plan for building a good Tetris 99 structure. You need a well. It's a good situation. Anytime you got to think about it is my new strategy. If you got to think about it, it's time to send it. If you have the sendable materials, which we just did get right there. If you don't have the sendable materials, well, why are you asking, Obviously, you gotta wait. Okay, we're free. That was like 50% by design, 50% accidental decency. My favorite Jamiroquai song. No. You do it like this. We gotta start working that into the rotation. Na 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 na, hate that today. Na 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 na, hate that today. Dude, 90s music, I'm telling you, get ready. It's coming back. This is your night, dancing free until the morning light. Together forever, 'cause this is your night. Probably shouldn't even sing it. You never know what's gonna be content ID matched in these Wild West days of YouTube. Okay, we're having fun with it again. That's a big part of it too. You know, anytime you hear you know I'm about to tell you something real friggin' stupid. But there we go. Freed ourselves, and temporarily, I didn't like it. What do you do when you don't like it? You take yourself back down to brass tacks. That's a super waste, but what do we care? You know, we're still hanging tough, staying hungry here. Oh no, we got a couple of lines of garbage thrown at us. Let me just go cry in a corner. Okay? Somebody's decided they want to die today. Tried to warn you. Not a good idea. Nah. Speaking of bad ideas. Oh. Still alive somehow. Alrighty. Partner, keep on rolling, buddy. You know what time it is. They have never, in the history of Tetris, had opportunists like that. The only goodness I can say about that, first off, there were some bad plays in there, obviously. But you know you got opportunists on your tail when you get a KO on them after you're dead. That some dude was like, I gotta get the KO. Oh, no. I accidentally picked up a nuclear fuel rod while it was in the middle of melting down. I'm not concerned. Those were warm-up games. Here's what we do. You stretch. You do the little arm circles. You go the 3-2-1, 3-2-1, 3-2-1, 3-2-1. You envision yourself playing Tetris at 99 miles an hour. Gra, 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 gra. You're not playing Tetris right if you can still see the outline of the up arrow on your Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. And if you're still using the Pro controllers, just... Why? Do you want to lose? I wouldn't recommend it. That's all I'm saying, okay? I guess at the end of the day, I can't tell you how to live your life. Put me on KOs. I think maybe I've been getting a little bit too advanced is definitely the wrong word. Let's just say a little bit too precious with my my approach to the game. And so I always find my best Tetris, and I think that's maybe the psychology behind why I seem to play better when I'm in a desperate situation. I would love to say that it's because I got a never say die attitude. But I think a very reasonable explanation for it is when I'm at the top of the board, I'm just playing Tetris. When I'm at the bottom of the board, it's, oh, and then maybe we should set up for the T-spin here and the blah blahs and the blah, and it's all snake oil, dude. Well, it's not all snake oil, obviously. Like, a lot of it is a very relevant bit of strategy that really wish I had employed before things started to explode. So deserved. What's happening? Dr. Football. I lost to Ligma. He's losing his edge, dude. It's okay. This is practice 2. It's not even qualifying yet. You know what? There's a thing in Formula 1. I've recently become an expert. I watched a Netflix series. It's called sandbagging. And that's when, you go out. You don't want Haas Racing to know how fast your car is. So you go, meow. You don't give it all she's got. Meow, meow. And then Haas Racing goes, I don't have to worry about these guys. And then on qualifying day, you come out and you go, meow. And then all of a sudden they go, I've been bested by the best. That's what we're doing right here. That's right. I'm here to tell you, the whole game up to this point, maybe your whole life up to this point, has been a sandbag for a situation that is now coming to its resolution. I've never done this before. Your safety is not guaranteed. This is a 100% unequivocal guarantee. That's right. That we will win this game at Tetris 99. No doubt in my mind. Not a shadow of doubt in my mind. And this is why. 2 KOs right off the bat. Wasn't even sweating it, honestly. Alright. And then the heat comes. Oh no. A couple of lines of garbage. The slightest bit of adversity. You know what you say to that? You say Tetris. And then the game says KO. What did I tell you? You say Tetris, the game says KO. It's the circle of friggin' life, bud. Look at that. That's a level of Tetris tech that has not been seen for a long time. A lot of innovative lines being made. Lines people had never even deigned to imagine before. Now appear before you. Maybe we'll go on randoms temporarily. That's just common sense. As long as we get to this long piece, we're fine. Perhaps even better than fine. That's not a character for once. It's actually like a pretty good spot for us. Never mind. Genius. Genius. You know, thank you. The haunted controller saved me, and then it took it away. I had ill-gotten gains. You're not supposed to benefit from your controller being haunted. You're supposed to feel incentivized to get it replaced, so you know, you can stop blaming it for your problems. But there was nothing I could do, dude. Not today. At least not yet. Who knows what happens in the future? But for now, I refuse. Send it! The haunted controller, it's really rearing its ugly head right now. They'll do anything to keep me off the podium. Good send. Good send. And we're back. Doing what we love. Thank you. Thank you. Well deserved. Who said that? Wrong? Correct. Oh, baby. Once the badge lords start to fall, it's the best time of them all. You know, I actually kind of like this. Where are we at? 22 5 KOs. Plenty of opportunity for oblivion or beauty. We got a badge lord on us, but I'm still going to switch back to KOs. Should have done it earlier. Apologize. I was a little distracted saving the world. My bad. '16th, we honestly started to do some sends, you know? I'm not as young as I used to be. I don't have the same wherewithal for getting mixed up in the shenanigans. It's hard for me to build these quintuple Tetrises day after day. It really starts to take it out of you. Just kidding. I love it. Give me your badges. Give me the badges. Thank you. Thank you for holding on to my badges for me. Sorry, a little dangerous. Much less versatile piece gets sent first. This is bad. Long piece is too far away. Yep, that's better. We're fighting for our lives there. Little bit too greedy at the end. Oh my god, that dude is level 80 something. Who gets a Nintendo Switch and names it USA? That's hilarious. Okay, I'm feeling better. That was a, you know, if I graded my performance, I'd probably give myself a 7.5 on that one. We didn't give up when the chips were down and we came back. Had a chance at the finale for sure. Had more badges than I expected. KOs don't matter so much. It's the badges. Sometimes I get it twisted. Much like the pieces. Nobody to blame but myself, but, you know, if there's nobody to blame but yourself, there's nobody to thank but yourself, too. I'm in the business of distributing thank yous, and I oftentimes thank other people. Hey, thank you for not targeting me. Hey, thank you for blah, blah. Rarely do I get the credit I obviously deserve for dishing those thank yous out to other people. People always say, NL, there's nobody to blame for that one but yourself. I know, brother. Don't get me wrong. Yo, attackers, be gone. I'm gonna go fast here. Haunted controller almost cost me again. This is the story arc that boggles my mind. That the Haunted controller is actually a licensed Nintendo product. You can't script that level of drama. The Mad Catz was Nintendo all along? Are you kidding me, man? I don't buy it. I don't want to buy it. I'm gonna have to buy something though. You know what? Something like this? Something like this? No, that was the wrong move. That was the wrong move, my friend. And yet, here you are not being punished. And instead, dare I even suggest being rewarded. And now we all got a chance to think about our actions. We're gonna go back to attackers real quick. Feel good doing so. Ooh, I don't know about that one yet. See, this is probably the situation you don't want to find yourself in, where you're just stacking up a bunch of needless trash over and over. You know, you're not going to see that play many places. A lot of people, they don't respect you enough to give you a play like that. They say, oh, that's bad. Oh, that's not in the playbook of Optimum Tetris plays. Yeah, you know what? I'm not concerned about it. I'll give you the secrets. It's the stuff we pros talk about when we think nobody else is listening. I can deal with an orange here. Oh, I really thought that was going to complete that because most of the time it would. Still, the only time you should feel the burn, there we go, is when you start playing slow. The mistakes you make right now are not the mistakes that are going to cost you unless you get targeted. And you know, if you get targeted, you screwed up at the wrong time. It happens to us all the time. You just gotta own it. Yeah, sure. I think we're in perfect send opportunity. And by perfect, I mean slightly suboptimal send opportunity. but nothing worth getting into too much of a tizzy about, you know? He's bad. Anytime you hear me sigh, that's the sigh of finally realizing that, despite weeks of bravado, still got a little Tetris IQ to learn. Or a lot, perhaps. Or all of it, maybe. No. This is all a big waste of a long piece, but I guess it's not really a waste if it keeps you in the game. It's gotta be sent. Maybe it didn't have to be sent. I'm actually still relatively okay with the way I played there, to be honest. I'm looking at the board. I'm seeing a lot of distribution of badge lords. Not letting it get me down. No complaints required. Just hanging out. Just a dude playing Tetris. It's no longer, oh, the 30-year-old boomer is the center of this final form. It's not like that anymore. You know what it's like now? 30-year-old boomer's having fun playing his favorite video game of all time. And he's hoping. He's hoping for the victory. But he's not searching for the victory. What he's searching for is the opposite of the methodology that prompted the start of the series. He's searching for enlightenment and a strong series of Tetris performances, good games, and fun times. Yo, this is one of those situations. He accidentally built a 2-tile wide well. Doesn't happen to us all that often. More often than I'd like, though. Certainly. Oh, that's fine. That's actually, it's better than fine. It's good. That was not good, though. Should try like a full game radio silence or something like that. I don't know. It'd be nice to have like a reset. Like I could just bail myself out with a series of, I mean, I guess this isn't, you know, like a work of fiction, you know what I mean? What we need, I think, is like the same way a pilot has like a checklist. And you're like, I don't need a checklist. I know to turn the engines on. I've been doing this job for 70 years. But then sometimes they forget to turn the engines on, and you're like, thank God the checklist is here. I need that. I need an easy-to-hit reset button for when things are screwed. What is wrong? Tetris Brain! Tetris Brain, return to me. Deep breaths. What's the temp? 25? It's too cold. It's too cold. Open the door. Give it a little, you know, back and forth. Get the air coming into the room. We got stale air. How are you supposed to win a game of Tetris 99 when you got stale air? You got to get the oxygen mask on. And maybe stop talking so much about nonsense and start focusing just a little bit more on the old Tetris playing, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I want. What's happening with the targeting, dude? What I want... You fools. Is to be Wyatted, or Rorschach, I should say. Sorry, I forgot my own parlance. And then return. Hit them with the garbage they thought they were hitting me with. It's not going to be like that today. They send me a single line. That's what's known as a desperation line in the business. It means one of them's close to death. What did I tell you? You can tell it's a desperation line, because if it were not a desperation line, it wouldn't be a line. They would send you way more. As soon as they start sending you a line, you know you got them in a good spot. See, this is like a direct targeting. Somebody's decided they want to take a shot. Can't blame them. Got to focus a little bit through that, but here we are. Yeah, send them one of these. You got an okay setup to start building on top of here. You know what? No, you don't. You got to start rebuilding. How many attackers? We got one attacker. He's got one badge. Put me on KOs then. I don't play this game for ego. Sort of. I have like no desire to get into a one-on-one battle with somebody for anything other than function. I'm not interested in getting involved in your politics. The only reason I will fight... It sounded like an anime character now. The only reason I'll fight is if you make me. Don't start something, won't be nothing. Will Smith from my favorite anime. Men in Black 1. The Galaxy Defenders arc. Oh, that wasn't even me. The brain is taken over. Sometimes, you know, the more you focus, the less you're actually doing. This time, I'm in. I see the Matrix. You see the Matrix, you send the Matrix. I'm being sincere with you now. I know it sounds absurd. My brain doesn't know what it's doing. It's just following the pieces as they go down. I'm not thinking about it at all. Maybe that's your problem. Good one. I had time to comment on your joke, because I've presently hit a zen state of performance in my favorite video game of all time, Tetris 99. Once we get that next long piece, oh, we got issues. In a good way. Good issues. Like in an esteemed newspaper. Not bad issues, like in a newspaper that's bad. Next long piece, please. Oh. Beauty, boys. Give me your badges. I saw him. He wanted to give me his badges. Who am I to not grant that man's wish? Give me... Oh, you don't have any badges. I'm sorry to have killed you. If you live, you have my enduring respect. He died, but I didn't get the KO. Shouldn't even be focusing on that stuff, honestly. No, this will work. Okay, I'm starting to think again. That's a big issue. Stop that. Where are we at? 23, 4 KOs. Every available potential outcome here. No reason, in my opinion, to go for attackers yet. I always leave myself, like, screwed on the long piece. Or on the square piece. So I'm going to throw it down there. I'm going to do my best to bail out. This is the bail. Positive bail for sure. Nothing wrong with that bail. No. That was very important. Okay, we're almost top 10. Don't get too attached yet. Looking for a blue piece. No longer searching for blue pieces. Radio silence. Not like it's much different from what I was saying before. Make the garbage hole in the right spot. It didn't. The nerve of some random number generators, dude. Finally. It took me so long to get to this point. This is a huge problem. Let me place it. Let me place it! I didn't have a chance in that one. That's slightly different from there's nothing I could do. CH Sora just had me dead to rights. Look at his board. He's at the bottom. He's got badges. Fair enough. Well, that's going to do it for this one. With a slight recovery at least, but for now, definitely in a little bit of a slump. It's all right. We're going to take a step back. We're going to say thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. I'll rate the course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!